Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. Happy Father's Day. It's from your girl Sharon. I would like to wish all the fathers out there. I'm not speaking of the deadbeat ones, I'm speaking of the real fathers. Real, no real boy. Yeah, I'm talking about the real fathers. The fathers who have stood the test of time through thick and thin. They have been there with their kids, when the nose were running, when the pampers needed to be changed, when everything was going on both sides, good or bad, you were there with your kids. I just want to salute you. I want to let you know that you are awesome. You are appreciated. And I hope that today will bring you lots of joy and happiness, and that the kids will spoil you. So I just hope and pray that you all have a wonderful and a blessed Father's Day. Now, it's been a while since I have been on my page. I've not been on my page for a while, but there are times when you just have to keep back and watch the flow and let things go. So today I am here, celebrating with our fathers, appreciating them for who they are and for what they have done. As for me, I want to, say a big happy Father's Day to my father. He was there with me throughout my good times and throughout my bad times, throughout the times when I was a little troublesome girl growing up. He was there with me. He never left me. He has always been there, and he's still with me today. Even though we are not under the same roof today, but I spoke with him this morning and he's doing fine. I just want to give God thanks for those types of fathers who never let go, no matter the situation, no matter what we are going through. They always stand by their kids. And we need to know, sometimes we need to look back and we need to know that fathers, they are not a cash machine, they are not a cash machine or a cash cow where you just go for cash. Fathers are there to give guidance, they are there to give counseling, and they are there to protect and provide for their kids. It's not just the monetary side that we should look at. We need to look from all sides, from all four sides. And if there are six sides, we need to look from all sides, where the fathers have done, where they have done their best. I know that there are some fathers out there who they are not real fathers. But sometimes we still have to look at them and wonder what was the circumstances. Why did they not stand up with their children or their child? Why did they run away from the task? There are so many. I mean, today is Father's Day, and you go on the road and it's like any normal day. It's just dead. Nothing is happening. Nothing is happening. And that is because of those fathers who have done bad. They have not stood beside their kids. They have not provided and protected them through the times. So because of that, the kids do not put out the effort. And the mothers do not put out the effort to spoil you. Fathers, fathers, you are the backbone of our country. You are the backbone of our kids. The kids look up to you. The kids look up to you as example. The kids look up to you to be their role model. The kids look up to you to be their hero. You need to step to the plate. You need to step up your games. Step up your games, Father. The boys need you. The boys need you. You need to be there. We know that there are a lot of fathers who are behind bars. You have mothers behind bars too, but I know you have more male, it's more male dominated. So I am asking you fathers, Build a fathers, build a community, build a group with each other where you can strengthen each other. You know that you have maybe 5 or 6 young men in a community or in a town, you know, that maybe deadbeat dads, you know, their names may call upon a child, and they run away from their responsibility. They do not stand up with the mother. I'm asking someone of you fathers who are good fathers, to build a group with them, lobby with them, speak with them, let them know that they are not hurting the mother, they are hurting their own child. The child need their love, the child need their protection, the child need to hear a father's voice. The child need to hear a father saying, my son, I love you, my daughter, I love you. Sometimes we have the men have this notion of saying, yo, man a man, man not tell no picnic say they love him, man not tell no boy picnic say they love them. Come on, come on. That's what's breaking up our society. That is what causing these children to be so rough and so crude. You need to hug your boys and tell them that you love them. You need to go to the football match with them. You need to take them to the park, take them to the ice cream, take them to play a little game somewhere, take them to the game shop. Be their friend, and do not allow them to choose their friends from the streets. Because when they do choose their friends from the streets, it ain't gonna be easy. It ain't gonna be easy because the streets will be influencing your kids. The streets will be growing your kids. The streets will be telling your kids what to do and what not to do. As a father, do you want that? Do you really, really want that? I don't think so. I don't think so. So, fathers, anyone watching me today, anyone hearing my voice, and think that you have the leadership quality, call in some of those fathers, man. Build a group with them, have a rapport with them. And when you build this group, you get somebody to motivate them, to let them know that this is the way to go and the way that you're going is the wrong way. Motivate them, help them to be good fathers, teach them parentship. Parentship or parenthood is not something, parenting, I should say, sorry, parenting is not something that we were born with. We were born with. Many of us fell along the way. Many of us fell along the way. I fell along the way because there are things that I would do differently today than I have done years gone by. Right? So many of us do things that are wrong, and I am not here to condemn anybody. I will not condemn anybody because I am not going to play Miss Goody Two Shoe, right? Because we all fall short sometimes. Sometimes the things we do or say, we could have done it in a different way, or we could have said it in a different way, right? So now is the time for us to build a better society, for us to build a society with our boys becoming men. Fathers, you need to be there to teach them to ride their first bike. When they fall down, you need to take them and wipe that bruise off and let them know that okay, it's gonna get better. Be there for them. And this is why I'm asking that someone start a mentorship group with these young fathers who are out there and not taking care of their kids. When you look on the streets, I'm not saying girls are not on the street, but they are not as plenty as the boys. When you look on the streets, you see so many boys out there cleaning the car glasses. You see so many boys out there up and down the street. Sometimes you pass, this is what you see them doing. They're on the street corner and they're rubbing out their hand middles. Mm-mm. We cannot continue like that. We can't continue like that. We need to make a change. We need to make a change in society. Look at the crime rate. Look at the crime rate. And when you check the ratio, you question these boys or these perpetrators, and they would tell you they are coming from a single parent home. They are coming from a home with only mother or with only father. I am not saying that kids coming from a single parent home are all bad. No, they are not. Because you have awesome kids, awesome kids coming from single parent home. But remember, not everybody is made the same way. Not everybody can go through the same temptation, the same persecution. We can't go through the same everything. We are not alike. We are not alike. The things that your child can bear, maybe mine cannot. The things that mine can bear, yours cannot. So they are all different. So they need different parenting. They need parents to be there to say, I love you, to hug them, to comfort them when they cry. There are times when they are in grief and we don't even know. We don't even know because we don't have a relationship with our kids. So we need to make sure that what we are doing it the right way. If we don't know how to, let us ask somebody. It's not a shame to ask for help. It's not a shame to ask someone. I don't know. I don't know how to deal with this situation. Can you assist me? Or do you know anyone who can assist me in dealing with this, with a particular situation? You would be surprised to see the help, and you would be surprised to know how much, how much help you would have received or that child would have received. So today I'm asking and I'm begging you to stand up with our fathers. Help them to be strong and good fathers. Help them to know how to love their child or their children. Help them, show them, teach them how to have a relationship, how to communicate with their kids. Fathers, the kids are crying out, they need you. They need you. The kids need you. Don't be selfish. Don't be unkind. Step out and support your child. Support them in their education. They're going to school, and I can tell you, I remember when I was going to school, I was not grown up with my mother. I grew up with my grandmother. And when I was going to school, I could see other parents coming to school. Children have their parents, and their parents would be coming to school to teach her. I had nobody to come to school for me. My father was out working, and I was with his mother, right? She did not know the value of education. She did not know the value of education. So it meant nothing to her. I doubt if she had ever been to a PTA, parents teachers meeting. No, no. But no, we have technology. We have technology at our fingertips. At our fingertips. The things we don't know, we can Google. The things we don't know, we can go online. The things we don't know, we can ask questions and we will get answers. We will get answers. As I was saying, you could see parents, fathers coming to school with their kids, mothers coming to school with you. It wasn't a lot. But the few that went out, I could remember them. I remember clearly. I can remember Miss Laura Nicholson was one of those parents who was always at school with her and it wasn't her kids, it was her grandkids. She was always there. You would hear she come and she call the principal, and you would see them outside talking, or she would pass and go to the staff room, and we and her granddaughter would be, there laughing, and we are saying, that come for you and all of that, that come at school, and because that's what they used to call her, that. I'm calling her name for no ill intent, but I'm just, remembering the days. Those are some of the parents. I remember Miss Bell also, you would see her coming to school, but remember me tell you, when them come, if the picnic they wrong, then double wrong, and if they're right, they're still wrong. Right? We need to see the fathers. I have my grandkids and I go to PTA meetings, and when you go to PTA meetings, hmm, all ladies, all ladies, you may see three. The last meeting there was two fathers. One was the treasurer and the other one was on the school board. All mothers, all mothers. We need to see our fathers stepping out, and that is why today, Father's Day, is the way it is, because the fathers are always staying in the back. They're always staying in the back, and they push the mothers in front. Sometimes you know that the fathers are there at home too. They're there at home. It's not like they are not at home, but they leave all the burden on the poor mother. Poor mother have to sit to it so the pity then get school book. Father come in and him put down the money. This me have. Mother take it up and she have to go through it, and she say, all right, you give me $10. Me have to use $2 for buy food. Me have to use $2 for buy. Me have to use $2 for my partner, because remember, we have to show a little partner and stash one little 1 cent aside, one little 2 cent aside. Not true. And you hear she that a $4, and she say, all right, the other two have to buy more. Me have to buy one pair of shoes for $1. And she stretch the $10. She stretch the $10 until it stretch can't stretch no more. No elastic band can't stretch like the $10. She stretch the $10. Father put it down and he gone in no business with nothing more. While you have some very good fathers who would come in and they would say to their wives, well, sweetheart, this is what I have. And wifey would say, or mommy would say, okay, so what do you think we can do? Mommy said, well, this is what you have. I only have this. And they would sit down and they would work out whatever they have, and they would stretch it across the board, and they would make sure that their kids get the necessities of life. If we, if the fathers were doing that, if the fathers were doing that, it would be much better. Because sometimes you have mother and father in the house, but are still single parent. I still single parent because father no business with nothing. Mother have to do everything. She have to do the discipline. She have to do the washing. She have to do the cooking. She have to do the ironing. She have to make sure say the pitney they alright. She turn the doctor. She turn the nurse. She turn the psychiatrist. She turn the psychologist, because when they have problems, she have to try solve the problem, while father sit down and cock up in foot, or in the on the road, in the around bar, or he gone. Sometimes he don't go around bar neither. Sometimes he gone with his friend them go and play domino. Mother alone have the burden. Don't you think that if our fathers were doing better, Father's Day would have been a much better day? You would have seen more celebration. You would have seen more people out on the street trying to get stuff for their dads. You would have seen more wives out there trying to get stuff for their husbands. But no, the fathers have fallen along the way. So, fathers, you need to get up, dust yourself off. It is not too late. It's not too late. You can get up and dust yourself off. Go out there. Go out there and be the father that you ought to be. Be the father that loves his child. Be the father that will care and protect his child no matter what, at all cost. You will be there for your child. There's a song that says, "My father is rich in houses and land." And this song is not speaking about our earthly father, it is speaking about our heavenly father. It is saying he's rich in houses and land. He holdeth the wealth of this world in his hands. Father, whatever you have, if you live in poverty, if you live an impoverished life, your child will come and do the same. If you are a person, a man with standards, your child, you will teach your child standards and he will do the same. If you teach your child principle, your child will become a principled child. So I'm asking you, I'm imploring you, fathers, to go, get up today and do your best. Get up and do what you have to do for your children or your child. Support them. Support them. And I want to leave you with these few words. Every man can be a father, but every father and a father. Every man can be a father, but I know every father a father. Have yourselves a wonderful Sunday afternoon. Enjoy the rest of your day, and make sure that you do whatever it takes to make your child happy and to set a standard for your child. Have a wonderful and blessed Father's Day. God be with you all. Bye bye. See you again soon. All right. This is your girl Sharon asking you to like, to share, and to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Um, there's a link. The link will be below. So I'm asking you to like, to share, and to subscribe. All right. Thank you so much.